I can just easily, like, you know, try to work your way out to so that you can get your filter back. Oh, sorry. So that easily taking this thing and oops, right there.
So that lever was disconnected already.
So this, yeah, it's lubricant.
Right.
Yeah, it's already disconnected. And then, yeah, and here's one of the tricks so that we're trying to avoid, you know, breaking this thing. Because usually when you take this one, because it's fused out, you can tell that it's really dirty, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
How long this, you know, when the last time that this one been cleaned, right?
Yeah.
And see, you can tell all this dust and everything. So what I do, I would, like, you know, give them a shake a little bit sometimes, so that because it fused out. And then there's another
Charles,
screw.
you know how to shake it.
There's another screw on this corner right here, and this is the tray line for the condensation tray. And what I do, I pull this one a little bit because sometimes it fused out in here. So I pull this one a little bit like that, and I go work my way out.
Yeah, those tabs break so easy.
So easy, yeah.
Really delicate.
So
brittle.
you just need to, like, you know, and easily work your way out. Shake them up. And then you start in here. You got like 3 knobs in here to pull out, 2. Because you already had the other one, 3.
Now that disengages the lights, right?
Yes. This
So-
is the light.
If he disengages the lights, we shouldn't have to tape over it then, right?
Yeah, that's a
There'll be
good
just
idea.
Black panel on the outside.
Yep, the
And
tape
then-
is something you can do for an RMI, but disengaging the lights is something you can definitely do for a deep clean.
And this is the louver right here. So if you want to disengage the louver, like Katie said, like, you know, if that's what you guys want to go, you know,
Yeah.
do now.
There's no need to make it that creaky
So
sound, you
just
know, for the
pull out.
lever moving.
So just pull out these 3. And then you'll clear in here, and this is your, so sometimes water in here, you know, for the condensation. And this is the hose for it. And here you go. See that? Like, it really needs some love.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So now I'm going to take out this wheel fan. So be able to do that, you have 2 screws in here, so you know, get close so that you can see it. You have to undo your screw in here too, loosen up. I could tell that this is still the original motor. He got that long shaft.
I was wondering why that spot was missing on the new ones. I'm like, are these things defective from the factory? That screw hole you got there?
Yeah. So what I do, same thing. My process in here, I just had to shake them up. It's not like, you know, pull straight up. You know what I mean? So I can just, like, this one's a little bit smooth. So I'll just be careful to lift them up and pull. Just work your way out like that, and just slowly pull this one up, because otherwise, you know, you might damage the coil. And then now I'm ready to take it out in here. Here's my wheel rubber for the fan. And when I took this one off, I'll make sure that I'm all loose in here and try to straight pull it out, you know. Because if you're uneven, you might damage the shaft, and it's hard to. Otherwise, you'll be replacing the whole wheel fan. And just like this one, like I said, this is the old motor, so it's kind of a little bit fused out to the shaft. So, probably that's the reason why this one never been pulled out.
Well, I learned a little trick from John. Is just go and spray some WD-40 on the shaft.
Yeah,
get it to wiggle on the shaft, and then eventually it seems to slide out pretty good.
You can do that too, so like that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab my screwdriver and help them out a little bit, so that you'll be able to pull them out. You know, a little help for your whatever oil or WD-40. That's great. You know, and sometimes when it got fused out like that, you try to push it back first, because this one you're more clear, you know, than on this side, because you have a lot of whatever dust or rust or whatnot, and just put it back like that. So might as well just gonna show you guys how to take it apart, the motor. So in here you see a 3 screw in here, but there's a way to easy to take this plate. You only I know you see 3 screw, but you can only take 1 screw, the one in here on this corner, one in the bottom on the right side, to be able to just take this plate out right here, and you just need to lift them up, and you have like the wire holder in here, and you'll be able to see all the wiring and everything in here. And second step after that, you have another screw in here. Take this one off. And you had another one on this side. So it's like a 4 screw to get the motor out. You can see it in here, that catching on the tray.
Yeah.
Sometimes some of them are really bent out, that really sitting on a tray. So that's why the reason why I said just help them out a little bit when you pull them out, just shake them.
To make sure it's not snagging.
It's not snag, yeah, just help them out. Because like what I said, this tray is for the condensation, for the EV valve, for the coil, for the refrigerant. And here's the cover of the motor right here. You just need to lift these 2 clip in here, one on this side and one on the right, and you just need to lift them up. Like I said, sometimes it fused out and you just need to lift them up like that. Oh, the motor just come out right back. And then you have to lift them up because there's a little bit 2 clip in here also, plastic clip. You just not like pull them out, you need to lift them up.
Okay.
And then here's your motor right here, and you got this. You get to disconnect this wire in on this side. Oh, that one should be this. Right here. Disconnect that. And what I would suggest, since this one in the back, I would suggest to pull this wire in the front so that it's easy for you when you replace the motor to it, and you have more room to snag it, or you know, whatever when you. Yeah. And then I have my own brass. First, before I spray coil, I'll make sure that I got them all clean out.
Now, is that a toothbrush or a hairbrush?
There.
That's what I wanted the white lithium grease for, because
And this one, don't just pull it, you know, just as long you know you'll be able to snug in, don't like pull all the way, because you might damage the coil for the refrigerant. And there you go. And you got your rubber, make sure your rubber is okay.
Do you need to clean that coil with water?
I did. This one is, you don't have to rinse the coil that I use, so I did rinse it already.
Oh.
Then you do that.
So just use this
Yeah.
to clean your coil. Just take this one.
And putting this one on, You just need to line this corner in here to here, and you'll be set. You just need to like slowly snug in, and then just keep tapping in a little bit. Just work your way out, and then until you got them snug right there.
Okay.
Instead of forcing it, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And then it just went smoothly.
That looks smooth.
Yeah.
Look,
That did look very
tap
smooth.
it in.
Yep.
That was smooth.
Yeah. And then before you do that, you make sure that this one is tight. You just need to like balance it, you know. You just make your own judgment. Am I more to the left or more to the right? So you just need to like balance it where the corner. You just need to work your way out
Like give it a right and left,
Yes,
and then
sir.
find what kind of, and then look for the center. Okay.
And then just give them a little tight so that it won't make that shaft turning. And then putting back all the screws together. We have this going here. I got it right to like really.
So that little ozonator thing that's on there is just sitting there. There's nothing. There wasn't a screw to remove that.
Which one?
That thing that you put back on, the ozonator, the deodorizer thing.
There's a screw.
Oh, it is screwed in. Okay.
Yeah, there's a
I
little.
just didn't see that part. I missed it.
It's only on the right side. On the left side, it does just sit there.
Okay.
And yeah. Come over here so that you can see it. Okay, what I do, I put the middle first. I know you see this, all you gotta do, you just need to like push it up like that. Just in case it happened, you know.
This corner popped out.
Yeah.
There's.
But yeah, just to prevent all the clip getting bust out. And yeah, you have a nice AC. See that, brother?
Oh, we got a spot right there.
Yeah,
Sure.
like that.
I'm gonna come up eat my lunch off of this
Yeah,
one.
see that? See the smear? And then putting this one back, you just need to make sure you just, line your out. And then you have to line up where the once. Let me just. Boom. Hope that helps. And yeah, I would prefer grab your own, you know, bottle and grab some 409. 409 is really good. It's like all-in-one cleaner or something. You could tell the difference.
Shit bag.
That's it.